basically the matter went over for some disclosure. We've received some disclosure already. It's a very small amount of disclosure that we received, and there's substantially more disclosure that's going to be made available before the next date.
Can you explain to our viewers what disclosure is?
Disclosure is basically the Crown has an onus to provide to the defense what their case is against the accused person. So it has things like police officers' notes, video statements of witnesses, sometimes video statements of complainants, things like that. And the Crown has that onus to disclose everything that they're going to be using against the accused to prove the case against them. So a lot of times disclosure is paper disclosure. In this case, as we've heard, there's also obviously witness statements and video disclosure, audio disclosure, and things like that. And as the Crown already stated on the record, there's going to be a lot more of that forthcoming between now and the next court date, which is in 4 weeks from now.
In 4 weeks, do you expect to have all the disclosure or no?
So the Crown is saying that they're going to do their best to make sure they get us all the disclosure. Usually in any criminal case that's this big with this many co-accused at this early on, we usually won't have full disclosure. It will be substantial, I'm sure, between now and the next court date, but I don't think it'll be everything, and I think there'll probably be some things missing and some things that defense counsel will need to request specifically.
So it'll be put over again?
It will definitely be put over again. Even if we do have all disclosure, it will be put over again so that each counsel can conduct something called a Crown pretrial. That's basically a meeting with the defense counsel and the Crown to discuss the case. That happens again in the progression of every criminal case. It's not special to this case.
And when do you anticipate then going to trial?
Trials usually happen with criminal cases anywhere between 6 months to a year. All accused are out of custody. That's important here because when you have accused persons out of custody, they don't get the earlier dates that accused in custody would get. So anywhere from six months to a year. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Jordan case, which puts certain guidelines on the Crown and on the courts to make sure that cases are advanced quickly and in a fair fashion. So I've recently done some work with youth cases. The ceiling for adults, they have to go to trial within 18 months. For youth cases, right now it's between 12 and 15 months. The matter has to go to trial.